Hi everybody, this is Jill. I'm coming on to share a few things with you guys today. I wanted to come on partly because Muriel sent me a note that Iris, and as well as several other people besides Iris, but several people have been inquiring if I'm doing okay because I haven't posted a video in a long time. So I'm sorry to worry everybody. Like Elise, my dad is ill, and he's doing better now, but it's been a long winter, and he had a major surgery, and we also lost a couple family members, extended family members, to cancer. So just a lot going on, and the school where my son should be going is under construction, so my commute time this year to get him to and from school has added a lot of time to my day this year. So a lot of traffic. Seattle's known for its traffic. So anyway, I just didn't want anyone to worry. So I'm coming on, and I do have a few things that I'll share with you. I finally made some cards, but if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen this, or if you follow my blog, greenwoodgirlcards.blogspot.com, this is my final card for Paper Sweeties. I was a designer for Paper Sweeties. I worked with them from 2014 till 2017. In June, I stepped down. I've loved my time working for Debbie and with the design team, but with all the stuff going on in my private life, I just decided to step back a little bit. I was also really struggling with my mojo a little bit in creating, and I was finding that I was only creating what I had to create for Paper Sweeties, which meant that all of my other crafting goodies are just sitting there not being used. And so I just decided to kind of take a step back, to step down. I'm now an alumni designer, and I'm sure I'll do some things with Paper Sweeties in the future, but I'm no longer a member of the actual design team. So I thought I would share this final card that I made. It says, "Thanks ever so much." And it's got a little felt doily that wraps around to the back of the card, and a little mason jar with a tag that says "From my kitchen," and it says "Thanks ever so much." So just a sweet little simple card. And that was my very last design team project for Paper Sweeties. So I'm no longer designing with them, but I still am going to be creating. And then I wanted to share this with you guys. A really sweet friend of mine, Kat, who has a YouTube channel called Thimble. And she also has an Etsy store by the same name, which I'll link down in the more section for you. The Etsy store is also called Thimble. And she sent this to me. She knows I love angels, you guys know. And she sent this beautiful cross stitch. And it has these beautiful gold stars and an angel, and then the word angels within the alphabet. So it's really beautiful. So Kat, thank you for thinking of me. Kat has actually sent several things to me over the past 6 months, and so have several other people, including Crafty Irina, Laura Baker, the Robin Lawyer, Laura, Susan, and Muriel. So I appreciate everybody that has thought of me, and I also think Robin... I'm probably forgetting people sent me stuff at Easter, and I'm so sorry that I didn't film videos, you guys, but just family has to come first. So enough said. You guys know what it's like. We all have things in our lives that have to take precedence at times. So, but I do have a few other things that I'd like to share with you, and I just want to thank everybody that sent the gifts. Just know that they actually came at a time that really brightened my days. To come home after long days and have packages from friends, especially beautiful cards and kind words, is just what you need when things are hard. So thank you all. The community on YouTube is such a blessing, and you guys are all so sweet, and I just am touched. And I'm trying to get back out on YouTube now that it's summer, and my schedule has lightened up a bit for the summer because my son is home, which means that I have caregiving. Oh, I can't even talk. Anyway, it's just lightened up. So I hope to be starting some Christmas stuff if I can get my mojo going in that arena. I'm really struggling with that lately. Time-wise, I think, is part of it. If you don't feel like you have time, then it becomes more difficult to be spontaneous and have ideas come to you. So anyway, on to the cards that I'm going to share with you today. I'm trying to produce some cards for to take care of a few thank yous as well as some birthdays. And I'll start with this little card. This card uses a set from MFT. Is it the Pure Innocence line? Is that what it's called? Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even remember. I wish they would put the names of things on the stamp set. But anyway, this is the set that I used, and it is called Spring Friends. Okay? And I just love these little girls. And I use the butterfly, the bunny, the little chick, and this hello sentiment. And then I also grabbed from this set, which is called Happy Together. I love how it's got a little bird here with the flowers, but I use this little stamp. So those are the two sets that I used to create this card. And I also used a sunshine stencil that I got from MFT. And I paper pieced her shirt using the same paper that I used in the background. And it just says hello. So I thought that turned out really cute. So that'll be going out to a friend of mine. And then the next card I'm going to show you uses this set. And this one is called Painted Petals. Now this is an anniversary stamp set, which is, you have to use purchase points to purchase anniversary sets from Paper Tray Inc. Paper Tray Inc. Each year they come out with an anniversary set in February during their company anniversary. And this was the set from 2016, and I finally got to pull it out and use it. And I created a few cards with that. This first one says Sending Birthday Wishes, and these are all cards that are going to go through the mail. So I use the stamps to create the depth and added a little bit of stickles, but other than that, they're very simple cards so that they can be mailed. And I just love this floral set. I love these 3-step flowers, sometimes 4 steps, and the depth that you can create just by using ink. So I thought these turned out really cute. There's one. Let's see if I can... Boy, you can tell I haven't filmed in a while because my camera is actually a little bit too high. I wonder if I can lower it down without screwing things up. Probably not very easily. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. That'll make it a little bit easier for you guys to see. Sorry for the adjustment in the middle of filming. Shows you how long it's been since I did anything, right? Anyway, so that's the first card. And then I did this card that says It's Your Day to Sparkle, and it just uses 2 of the flowers, and then I added a little bit of diamond stickles on that one too. So there's that one. And then I did one more similar to the first one that I showed. And this one I didn't add the black dots, but I did create these little kind of drip flowers out of some of the stamps. So this one just says Sending a Note of Thanks. And that one is going to go out to Kat in the mail because Kat sent me that pretty angel thing. And she sent me other things too. This, I don't know if you can see it, but right there, there's a little mason jar with a bird nest on top. And she sent me this. Oops. And it's just precious. And it has vintage pins in it. So I have that sitting on my desk, Kat. And I still have other things that she sent me that I need to find a place for. My craft room has been an absolute disaster for the past 6 months, and I finally came down and had some time this weekend to clean it. So that's part of the reason why I'm making cards, because I finally have some space to craft. Anyway, so then I have this card, and this card uses 2 different sets from Paper Tray Inc. I love this little vintage scale and these bowls, and the bowls come with different fruits that you can stamp. And this time I used the pears, and it just says, Hello There, Friend. So that turned out really cute. And it uses 2 different sets. It uses a second helping of Sunshine, which is this stamp set here from Paper Tray Inc. And it coordinates with a stamp set called Bowl of Sunshine, which I'm not sure if I own that one, but I do own this one. I just love this scale. And then I also use these little tiny flowers in this stamp set, all the little baby flowers that you see. This one here. I use this to create my background. And this is actually the Make It Market Mini Garden Guild kit. And it comes with some papers and the stamps, as well as some little gold dots from Doodlebug. I forget what you call those little dots, but and then it also coordinates with this die, which creates this beautiful, I'll show you really quick. I cut it out so you can see it. If I can get my thing straight. So that die makes this panel. And I just think this would be so pretty for simple wedding cards, birthday cards. You could do white on white and just lightly ink the flowers with different colored inks. So I really liked this, and that was why I ordered the kit, mainly for that and the stamps. So, so that was, you can see the background I did on this card using those little flower stamps and the little, so anyway, I wanted it to look old-fashioned. So then very lastly, I used this stamp set, which is called Grand's Garden, and it's the Raspberry Sweet line with paper tray ink, which is Don McVeigh, and it's the Grand's Garden stamp set, and it looks like this, and it has these samples down below of different ways you can use the stamps, ideas for layouts on cards, and I used the one that was there to kind of design this. I didn't follow it exactly. I made my own design, but I used this, and then I was inspired by a card that I think Betsy Veldman did for paper tray ink, and several different cards on Pinterest. So I did my own thing, but I always am inspired by what other people do. I think we all are. We see something that makes us buy a stamp set, or we see a card that's made and we think, oh, I have a set I could use to make a card similar. So we all inspire each other, and I was definitely inspired by the cards that are out there on Pinterest for all the people that have used this stamp set, especially Dawn herself. I love Dawn's style and the bright colors that she uses when she makes her cards, and most importantly, her beautiful spirit. And so my heart goes out to her. She's fighting an illness, so say some prayers for Dawn McVeigh, okay? So that's the card I made with that, and I'm going to definitely make some more because I really love this stamp set. I'm really in a floral mood, I think, because it's garden season, and of course in summertime we always, I don't know about you guys, but I have lots of roses and dahlias and beautiful flowers that I'm tending in my yard, and being outside brings me lots of joy. So that's about it, just all of these cards, and I give you guys, I send everybody blessings and hugs. Hello to Sheila, hello to Laura, Elise, Muriel, Bridget, Eiley, Iris, Irina, Robin. I'm probably forgetting people, but you know, I definitely, Crafty Cake 7, Gloria. Did I say Gloria? I'm not sure if I did. Marilyn G. I'm forgetting somebody. It's in the tip of my head, but I can't get it. Cindy. Anyway, you all know who you all know that I love watching everybody's videos. Everyone inspires me, and I just am so happy to make a video today and come back and say hello to everybody, and appreciate the people that were inquiring how I'm doing and everything. So very sweet of you. All is good. Tim is good. He's getting bigger than you can believe, growing up right before my eyes. So we send our love, blessings and hugs to everybody that's fighting illness. My thoughts and prayers are with you. I know it's hard. So God bless. Take good care, everyone, and I hope to be back maybe with some Christmas inspiration soon. God bless. Bye.